right, it's been quite a bit of time since we put out some content, quite frankly. We've all been pretty busy here. We had some, I guess, major benchmarks that we had to get through. For the most part, things have been calming down now, but it was a extremely extensive, vigorous summer, especially given that this was the first time we had to handle this summer with the amount of revenue, the amount of machines that we were doing. We also moved into a new warehouse, which is where I'm at now. We're gonna do a quick tour and what it looks like in here. So far, for the most part, we've been able to do everything we wanted. We were just really outgrowing the space that we were in. We grew it a long time ago. But again, as I've mentioned in some of these past videos, that you really wanna take advantage of what you have before prematurely jumping to anything that's greater in capacity, because it's going to be an expense, right? Overhead and vending, just like any other business, is an expense, and it's something you really want to keep in mind as you progress, especially because we're pretty adamant on paying our debts, taking care of our financial benchmarks before we progress. Here is a quick tour of our warehouse. We're looking at about 2,000 square feet overall. This is where we usually keep all of our carts. We have some guys out doing some accounts now. We have a whiteboard up here. Trash, uniforms, keep our fridge here. I actually made this table, which is pretty exciting. I put some cool logos on there. Here we have our office where we do our admin work. Over on this side, again, we still have quite a few things that are a bit empty. We're still working on transitioning properly. But this is where all of our drivers kit. So we have everything here in order. This is our snack section. All of these are unpackaged items. Back corner, we have chocolate. This is where we keep all of our items. Up there, we have some storage. This is where we keep all of our pallets. We do put drinks up here as well. We have a much better space capacity at this point. Makes things a lot easier for us. Here we have a couch section. This is helpful if you need to pass out. We get pretty tired here, and sometimes we're here for quite a few amount of hours throughout the day. Cool view of Manhattan. Cash box for the driver to drop off the cash. My dad and I install this because you got to have the pull-up bar. So I'm also an athlete and I do jiu-jitsu. I compete in jiu-jitsu, so staying rested, staying healthy, staying strong is obviously a large part of what I do. And here we have some spare machines. These are all new machines ready to go at any moment. This was a big one for us. We really needed this because we weren't able to really house any machine. Now we can. Here we have our work desk. We have a spare deck. I got some parts that I'm working on, an air compressor. And here is where we have all of our parts. This has also changed drastically compared to what we were storing it in before. We really only had one of these, and now we have a lot more. So we try to keep these organized